Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Satisfactory, where today we are going to work on setting up our aluminum production. So, with that being said, let's hop into it. We gotta get back up there, run the tier 2 belts down to here, or the single tier 2 belt down to here. And then we can get started on bringing, turning that on and getting all this down here set up. Don't know if I've researched it yet, but a priority merger might be the thing to go with this, just to make sure that doesn't get backed up with silica. Tempting, because I do need it. Always need it. Alright, well, let's get up here. Lovely. All the spicy rocks up here. Spicy rocks all over the place. So, come up here. Yep, so grab the Mach 2 belt. Alright. Now then, we need some foundries. So, we got 360 coming down. Aluminum ingots take 90 per minute, so I need 4 of these. So, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I also need to bring the silica up from below. But let me come see real quick what I need to research the priority merger. Because that's gonna come in handy. That'd be what, deuterium? Yes. No, that's a programmable splitter. Aha, priority merger right there. Takes the oscillating things. I don't know if I have any of those. Let me see here. Do I have some? Not in there. What about in here? Nope, not in there. Not in here. Nope, not in there. Do I have any in here? I do. Grab a stack of those. Let's go ahead and research that.
Priority merger unlocked. Useful for prioritizing between inputs to avoid eventual stoppage. If you have an issue with stoppage somewhere else, consult a physician instead.
Well then. Anyways, what does it need to make priority mergers? Okay. Well, I only need to make one of these, so. So, with that being said, though, do I have enough? I don't even have enough room down here for a splitter, though, so. But that's okay. How much silica am I making down here? 37.5, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's what? 225? I got 325 silica coming down, so yeah, I can just pull it off of this one. So that's okay. Starters, let's figure out how I'm gonna merge these together. So if I put a priority merger, say, right here. Alright, so how much silica do we need per minute? 75 times 4, 300. I've got, what was it? 325, so. It's gonna be a Mach 3 coming in right here, so. Right there. The Mach 3 lift. But. Alright, so that's the output. How do I know which one's which? I already know this one's the center, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set these two to high because I don't know which one's which. I'm assuming it's left, right, center is what I'm assuming, but I don't know for certain because it could be talking about it this way, in which case that'd be left, right, and center. So I'm just gonna set both left and right to high priority, and the center input can be low priority. Alright, now let's get this up to there. So it's going to be a Mach 3 out. And it needs to be a Mach 3 going up to here. And then a Mach 3 bell going basically over to it. So we'll put it there. And have it right there. Yep, that works. Cool. Alright. So, now we grab this, and it's gonna go, they're gonna go over here. I'm gonna have it go should be, yep, aluminum ingots. And now we're gonna grab, nope. We're gonna grab some splitters. Actually, and then we're going to put the priority merger there. And we can get rid of that one. This one's going to be center input high because we're going to bring it from over here to right there. And this I'm gonna bring up to right here. So that's like this. That should be right, right? Yeah, center will be high, left and right will be low priority, and then we'll have it go that way. So actually, what I'll do is I'll get rid of these. And then we'll put right there. First one of these stacks. Alright, so each of these are going to have a Mach 2 belt running to them. So keep it simple. Then we're gonna have Mach 4 belts in between all of these. And we've already got silicon coming in, so. Alright. And these are going to be making 60, so 6, 12, 18, 24. So, I'll look at an assembler and a constructor. We've got sheets, and we've got casings. Casings take 90 per minute. Sheets take 30 per minute. So if I do, that's 180. So if I do 2 of these, that's 180 per minute, which will be 3 of those. 6, 12, 18, yeah. And this is, okay, so I can do 2 of these and 2 of these. 3 of these will feed 2 of these, and then 1 of these will feed 2 of these. But then I also need copper ingots, which I can get from over there. Where my copper setup is. I just don't know if I'm making a surplus of ingots is all. I don't think so. Actually, yes, I am. Granted, they're not being made right now, but I can make them. So that won't be an issue. So, what we will do is we'll have this one on the end feed the 2 assemblers, and then these 3 feed the 2 manufacturers. So. Let's see here. Get 2 constructors going this way. Then we get 2 assemblers. This wouldn't hurt for us to have a little bit of space between them, so put them right here. Alright, you're making the sheets. You're making the sheets. You're making the casing. You're making the casing. So, we've got merger. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nope, I gotta move these. And then we grab a splitter. Right there. So these are making 60 per minute, so they can just be aqua belts going in. And then we'll do Mach 3 belts. And then these need 90 per minute, so it's going to be Mach 2 belt there, Mach 2 belt there. Because I've got 60, 120, 180, which is, yeah. Then we're gonna get assemblers. Want to put it right there. Right there. Sheets. Sheets. Alright. So there's that. Alright. So, I just need to bring. Let's see here. If I've got walls, just grab one of these and say, throw it down. There. We're gonna get rid of, say, this one. I'm gonna put that wall right there, actually. Because then it just goes straight across. Alright. Yep, that works. I'm making this more difficult than it needs to be. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I like that. Awesome. So these don't need a lot of copper ingots. They just need 10 copper ingots per minute. And I'm gonna bring it in 30. So that'll be more than enough copper right there. So with that being said, what I can do is we will expand this out by a few more. And then put an awesome sink down. Let's see here, we're gonna grab 2 industrial storages. We're gonna put a merger merger there. Alright, so these are going to make 120 per minute. These are going to make 60 per minute. So now we're going to grab smart splitters. We're gonna put one right there. One right there. And then we'll grab a merger. Slap it. And then. So we've got tier 2 belt coming in right here. That's right there. Tier 1 belt going right there. One right there. For the sake of not going to get more plates, I'll just make this one block 2 as well. So, this one, center output, let's see here, this is going to be any, none. Right output will be overflow. Is that right? Pretty sure. That's input, output, output. So it's going to go in there, and then when it fills up, it's going to overflow that way. So this one is going to be basically right output, not left overflow. Because it's coming in, so left, center, right. This one's coming in, so left, center, right. Left, center, right. Okay, yeah. I believe I've got that set up right. I think that is all the power hooked up. Oh, I still need to connect that mock to the belt as well. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, so let us run back up here and start turning everything on. Whee! I was gonna see if I could kind of get it to where I could ride the parachute up the hill, but I guess that wasn't gonna work this time. Alright, but I should have so, let's turn this one on first. Yep, that one's on. Alright, and we'll turn this one on. And after it does its thing, we should see. once that fills up, it'll start flowing into these pipes, which will then come into here and make the aluminum scrap. Alright, so now we'll turn this one on. It's running. What's under this rock? Purple slug, eh? Yeah, sure, we'll go for that. Whole bunch of pale berries right here. Go ahead and take them because I don't have any healing items on me at the moment, so. Alright. Let's come down here and see how everything is operating. Aluminum casings being made, and we've got sheets being made. Awesome. Fantastic. Alright, so that being said, let's come see what we got going on. There was a few things that got unlocked with that, but only one else. These were, you know, this right here I'm not too worried about. So, but now I can make a hover pack. And the Mach 5 conveyors. And the hazmat suit. That'll help me with radiation. And here's the sulfur stuff right here. With the next project part right there. Yeah, because I got 6, 7, 8, and 9 right there, so. Yep. So. Drones, nuclear power, advanced aluminum production. Here's what I need. This is when I get the resource wells. Oof. That's gonna be fun. Anyways, yeah, and there's nuclear power right there. Once I get here, I'll start. That's when power's not going to become an issue anymore. Well, it's still going to be an issue, but it'll be an issue for different reasons. So, get the hover pack unlocked. It wouldn't be bad to get it unlocked. What I really need is get some gas filters made so I can make the hazmat suit. What do I need to make the gas filters? A whole lot of fabric. Oh yeah. Is there anything else in the mycelia I needed to research? There's this one. Requires polymer resin. I guess that way it lets me make fabric out of polymer resin, I would assume. I don't know. Maybe. There is another way to make it, so maybe that's what it is. It's the only thing I can figure. But to get the polymer resin, I need to go to the oil depot. But I still need fabric for it, so. Which is made from biomass. Which should be, well, there was some biomass down here already. Turned it all into solid biofuel, which is almost full. Oh, I also made some batteries. So, which they'll be done charging here in a little bit, but it's not like they're gonna, they won't save my system. They'll just be a good little backup, I guess, would be the way to put it. So, let's see here. Let's just go ahead and come up here and grab some of those heavy industrial industrial frames, heavy modular frames. We'll grab a few of these because get a lot of them for research stuff. And then we'll go over to the Copperworks. We'll grab some computers. And then so close. We will come up here to the aluminum works. And grab some of these. See here. Let's come down here and research some things. I don't think there's anything I can do in the map with these. I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and research this though.
Radar tower unlocked. The tower reveals resource nodes and other useful information on the map in a set radius from its location.
Alright, so to start with, could do the hover pack. Because I'm gonna need these as well to get going on. I need radio control units, which I imagine need batteries, which are made with sulfuric acid, which I imagine comes from a blender. So, but let's see here. Those, and then I need the rubber. I don't have enough rubber in my inventory. I need 400. There we go.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Mark II improves upon the Mark I in every dimension, except for the metaphysical ones. This improvement was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
This thing's a lot bigger. I guess not like a lot, but it is substantially bigger. Which, I mean, that's what you want, so. But I don't really use the blueprints too much, so. But with that being said, let's see here. What do we got next on? Hover packs. Only thing I really need is motors. I've got I got enough. So let's see here. That's needs 100 of these. Needs 100 of these. 100 of these. And then I need 250 motors. Alright, so there's that. And this one needs 200 of those. I need 400 of those and 600 of these. Alright, so let's go get that real quick. Is there a way that I can keep it? Yeah, I can just go this way right here. And then jump here. Alright. As you can see, I'm just kind of prepping everything so that as the pot returns, we can get it set up and good to go. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And then it needs 1, 2, 3, 400 of those. Awesome. Alright. I don't have the stuff for the hazmat suit right now. So now I just need to set up for this, which needs 400 of those. It needs 200 of those. It needs 1,000 plastic. So let's go grab the plastic. Which is this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and now I just need 200 of the sheets, which I don't think I have 200 of just yet. I don't know, we'll go check. We'll see how many we got. Let's see here. Hey, we do have 200 sheets. Alright, so alright, well, now we shall just work on getting some more of the filters. That way I can do that one. Let's go get some biomass. Little random Katerian node. I will dump the limestone though. I don't need to hold on to any limestone. Alright. Is that gonna be enough? Should be enough for a little while at least. Yeah. Should be plenty. Put the pill berries in hand, that way I have some sort of healing at least. Hey, pod's back. Just in time, too. So... what we're gonna do... we're actually gonna come in here, turn you off. This way I don't have to do all this behind me. So this one's leaves. So all the leaves go in there. Which means all the wood goes there. And then that can go in there. Those can go in there for now. Alright. While that's doing its thing, since I turned off that one, it's just going to be making instead of biomass fuel, or solid biomass, I suppose. And so, we can take all of that, come in here, boom, 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 boom. Nice.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made, to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
Oh boy. Yep, there's this thing that requires supercomputers and adaptive control units. Ugh. Supercomputers are... Ooh, boy. That's a lot of stuff going into one supercomputer. Oh my goodness. The AI limiters aren't so bad. The high-speed connectors are a bit rough. Plastic, computers though, my goodness. Takes 4 computers to make one of these. Then this requires a supercomputer to make. Radio control units, that's not too bad. I gotta automate. Crystal oscillators though. Crystal oscillators ain't too bad either though. They just slow. But anyways, I'm going to cut to where the pod is returning while I work on making some fabric for these filters. So I will be back, everybody. I will see you shortly. And the pod is now back. So we will now do the hover pack. So, oh, nope, I did that wrong. All right. Modular frames, motors, computers, and sheet. Let's go.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections and so can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which you clearly need. Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
Okay. Goes in the back slot. Which would take the place of the parachute. Okay. Well, while that's gone, I've got all the fabric and I've got the I believe I have all the filters I need for the hazmat suit. So I'm gonna put filters in there. And then it also needs 500 deuterium wire, so grab that. Throw the 500 in there as well. And then it also needs 100 aluminum casing, so we can come over here and grab that. Oh. And then I'm gonna go grab some SAM real quick, which I can only get from the fuel processing plant. Alright, I am now back at base. Let us grab this stuff. Hazmat suit. We shall send this off.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity. I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on. Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
Okay, well, that's good though. You can get some protection from radiation. But now, let's see. Got this. as well with research.
Research completed. Polyester fabric recipe unlocked. Using polyethylene terephthalate, production of a lightweight and strong fabric can be automated. It has many of the properties of naturally sourced fabric, and also amplifies body odor.
Gotcha. So now I can make polyester fabric, which will allow me to, I can make out of polymer resin inside a refinery. But that's good. So, because I'm going to need some of them filters. So, but now the next one is logistics, which will give me Mach 5 conveyor belts. And then that is probably after we send up that pod, that'll be where we call it. So I will see all of you when the pod makes it back. Alright, pod is back. Let us queue up this. And then we shall take all of these, come in here, put all those in, put all of those in, and put all of these in. And we shall launch the pod.
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
Nice. Also, we unlocked a new machine as well during all this. The blender. Which has inputs and outputs and everything else. Is one crazy looking machine. Look at all that. Yeah, one crazy looking machine. And right now, the only thing I can make inside of it is the battery, which requires sulfuric acid, alumina solution, and aluminum casings. Lovely. Granted, I don't know what I could do with the batteries, but hey, I can make them now. So like if I come into here, go to batteries, I don't even know what they're used in right now. I just know I can make them. So I don't have any real reason to automate them just yet, but I believe I need them for this one. Yeah, no, I need radio control units for this one. Do I need batteries for any of this? Doesn't look like it. Turbo motors, oh boy. As well as the minor Mach 3, which requires fused modular frames and supercomputers. I really need to automate radio control units. Is going to be the next thing I work towards automating, because there's a lot of stuff that needs those. And radio control units are made with computers, crystal oscillators, and aluminum casings. Well, Crystal oscillators won't be too bad. Computers, I've already got some being made. Aluminum casings, that won't be too bad either. It's going to take 40 per minute of the aluminum casings. Take 1.25 crystal oscillators per minute, 2.5 computers per minute to make 2 radio control units. I just got to figure out where I want to put it. Because I've got one part being made over there, one part being made up in there. And I got to make another part somewhere. Not sure where. Because crystal oscillators are right here. I gotta figure out where I want to put crystal oscillators. Probably over here, to be honest with you. No, not right here. Over here. Probably put crystal oscillators somewhere over here. Just because it uses a lot of these. But it also uses a lot of cable, which is made over there. But it also uses reinforced iron plates, which are made over there. It's just a lot. Always something. Always something. Oh hey, the pod's back. Not like I can send it off again. But 8 days without an incident. But we I'm getting very tempted to just tear all this down and just start over with one massive super base. It's becoming more and more tempting by the day. But that's going to require a lot of resources to do. And, yeah. But it's getting very tempting to do so. And if I do it, I'm not going to do it over here. I'm going to do it somewhere where there's plenty of water available. So maybe up in here? Maybe just out over the ocean? But then I got to bring all the materials in. So that's going to be the fun part. Might do it. Off in that direction. Right? Yeah, off in that direction. Kind of like up here. Because there's a lot of this area that just isn't used. I can just do it all out here. It's where I've already got oil set up over here. So, but I don't know yet. We'll figure that out as time comes. For now, this is where we are calling it, and I will see all of you again next time. Toodaloo, everybody. Thanks for watching.